Some stories arrive in your life the way a perfect song does, quietly, gently, and then suddenly, they're all you can think about. They make your cheeks warm, your heart flutter, and for a moment, the world feels lighter, softer, and sweeter. They are the books that remind you what it feels like to fall in love, even if it's just for a few hundred pages. Hi, everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm taking you through six romance books you absolutely need to read. The kind that will make you giggle, kick your feet, and maybe even text your best friend, okay, wait, I'm in love. So let's get into it. Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. If you love romance that feels like sunshine, lake water, and a little bit of chaos, this is your book. Justin and Emma are convinced they are cursed. Every person they date immediately finds their soulmate, just not them. So they come up with the most unhinged plan ever: date each other, break up, cancel the curse. Obviously, their quick summer fling turns into cozy cottage living, real life complications, and feelings that refuse to stay casual. The book has a golden retriever male main character and an emotionally complex female main character. Soft, fluffy, funny, and then it punches you right in the heart. Abby Jimenez does what she always does: blends adorable romance with deeply human connection. It sneaks up on you in the best way possible. Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. This one is for the academic girlies, the slow burn addicts, and everyone who loves a smart people should not be doing this romance. Elsie is a theoretical physicist living three lives at once: professor, fake girlfriend, chronic people pleaser. Jack Smith is the broody experimental physicist who ruined her mentor's career and is now sitting on the hiring committee for her dream job. She wants revenge. He wants her, which she definitely did not plan for. Yes, Ali Hazel would write cliches. Yes, she reuses tropes, but somehow the books still feel like warm blankets. Jack doesn't just fall for Elsie, he sees her. He listens, he respects, he likes her. He becomes the one person she doesn't need to perform for. The physics debates, shockingly addictive. The Twilight references, I hate them normally, and I still gave this book 5 stars. Funny Story by Emily Henry. Opposite attract, messy breakups, forced roommates. This one is equal parts soft chaos and emotional maturity. Daphne thinks she's set for life until her fiance announces he's in love with his childhood best friend. Now she's stuck in a small town Michigan with no one except Miles, who happens to be the ex of the girl Daphne's fiance left her for. Yes, her ex's fiance's new fiance's ex. It's delicious. Miles is scruffy chaos. Daphne is a neat, quiet, wounded sweetheart. Their dynamic is slow burn healing at its finest. They don't rebound with each other, they rebuild themselves alongside each other. The fake dating, wedding RSVP part, peak rom com. And the epilogue? Let's just say that Emily Henry understood the assignment. The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. If you want vacation vibes, enemies to lovers, and pure love out of loud energy, this is your book. When the entire wedding party gets food poisoning except them, guess who ends up on an all expense paid Hawaii honeymoon trip? One tiny lie later, they're fake married. And maybe pretending doesn't feel that fake anymore. This is easily one of the funniest romances I've ever read. The banter is effortless, the chemistry is unhinged, and the friendship first progression is perfect. The ending wraps up quickly, but honestly, still a comfort read. To Love Jason Thorne by Ella Mace. If childhood crush, Hollywood star, fake marriage sounds like your kind of chaos, add this to your list immediately. Olive grew up hopelessly in love with her brother's best friend, Jason Thorne. He broke her heart, moved away, and became a movie star. Years later, Olive's book is being adopted, and guess who's the lead actor? One thing leads to another, and suddenly, she's Jason Thorne's wife. In the most, this is not what I signed up for way possible. Jason always saw her. He wasn't oblivious, he wasn't cold. He simply loved her in a quiet, complicated way. This book is light-hearted, sweet, funny, and unexpectedly emotional. The chemistry, sharp. The childhood connection, soft. The family moments, they are inducing in the best way. And yes, my cheeks hurt from smiling. The Sinful King by Claire Contreras. A royal romance with forbidden tension, a brooding prince, and an intoxicating summer atmosphere. She grew up being sent away every time Prince Elias visited Marbella. Her parents were determined to keep her far from the chaos and scandal that followed him. Now she's back home and Elias is there too, except quite alone and nothing like the stories. She's ordered not to speak to him, not to look at him, not to even acknowledge him, except he keeps appearing in her path and staying away becomes impossible. Prince Elias is grumpy, guarded, and heavy with responsibility. But once you learn what's on his shoulders, everything makes sense. And suddenly, he becomes irresistible. The heroine's battle between what she wants and what she's allowed to have is genuinely shown. This book is pure romance, dreamy, indulgent, sweeping. The courtship feels magical. The grand gesture is straight out of a storybook. This is a royal romance done perfectly. And that's a wrap on my six must-read romance books. These are the kind of stories that make your heart flutter, your cheeks warm, and maybe even inspire you to fall in love, at least for a few hundred pages. If you have read any of these, I have to know which ones did you love? Were there moments that made you laugh out loud, swoon uncontrollably, or even roll your eyes a little? And if you haven't read them yet, I'd love to know which ones you are adding to your TBR list. Personally, each of these books hit me in different ways, from slow burn academic chaos to royal romances and messy, chaotic love stories. They all left me smiling, swooning, and sometimes even tearing up. So tell me, which book would you pick up first and why? Let's chat in the comments. I can't wait to hear your thoughts.